2, 1. Alright, and we're back. Okay, so Caleb's got a few questions. Right, first question, on you go, Caleb.
Right, I would like to ask how you would personally find diamonds in Minecraft.
Okay, how I'd personally find diamonds. Right, basically there's kind of a rule type thing. Well, it's not a rule, but it's a bit of a hint. You're getting phoned. Shall we pause this? We shall pause this. We'll be back again. Right, okay, we're back. It was Caleb's mum. He was getting into trouble and stuff like that. But anyway, he's grounded now. He's not allowed
Oh
out
yeah,
for
I'm
2
getting
months and a half.
yeah, spanked bum and stuff, bed without dinner, and things like that. You know.
Yeah. See, I mean, I don't know if American folk would think Spank's bum is a punishment. I don't think it is like that. Right? Okay, it's a bad thing. Don't be dirty. Right. Anyway, back to the point. Right. Okay. So yes, there's a kind of I think it's a tip type thing. I've heard about it. I'm not 100% on the figures and stuff like that, but you're supposed to like dig down to the bedrock. I think it's like I think it's between like the 20th block and the 30th block or something like that, downwards. So I basically what I do is I dig down to the bedrock and then maybe dig up 10, 15 blocks and then just dig around. And another good thing to look out for, when you find dirt, it's either going to be a good thing or a bad thing. It either means there's going to be water behind it, or there's going to be like,
Lava.
well, not that. It means that there's either a mineral or there's going to be water. And there might be lava as well. I'm not sure. I've never personally found lava behind
I've
water.
found lava many times being that disappointingly.
Well, I guess I'm just a lucky cunt then.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Nah. Fuck it. Doesn't matter. But anyway. I'm not going to bother explaining. I think I've explained cunt in my previous drunk video. But anyway, yes. So when you find dirt, no mine, but dig all the dirt out because it's either going to be like coal or sometimes it's diamond, sometimes it's iron, gold, whatever. Another good thing from what I've heard, redstone is a good indicator that diamond is close by. So yeah, if you find redstone, just have a good search about it.
Could I personally lay down a tip of my own here?
You could
If
add a
that was
tip of your
alright.
own, yes, yeah.
What I would say is if you dig down to the bedrock and you're say five blocks above bedrock at maximum and you find iron at the bedrock, I'd say that's probably the best indicator that there's diamonds nearby, because I have never been once disappointed with the result that I have found with iron at the bedrock, because in the general area of iron at the bedrock, there's usually diamonds I have found. I've always found diamonds at the bedrock next to iron. I've got diamond armor, diamond pickaxes, etc. I've got all the diamonds, the gear from this method. I'd say if you find iron at the bedrock or near the bedrock, I'd say you're good range of a diamond or a good diamond stash. I think the biggest diamond stash I found was 9 diamonds. Nine diamonds. It was just in one stash, all connected together, and it was next to iron. And I've done that a couple of times. Next to iron, I've excavated massive areas next to iron, and I've always found diamonds next to them. So I'd say iron, in my opinion, would be a better indicator than redstone. But that's just my opinion.
That's true.
It's everyone has a different opinion to it.
So from what I've heard from other like YouTubers and stuff like that, redstone is the best indicator. But I mean, like, they might be wrong. It might be iron that's the best indicator. But I mean, I don't think there is any set way to find diamond. I basically think you have to be lucky. But from what I've heard, the tips that I said, and possibly what Caleb said as well, that they could be the tips to help you find diamond. So you got another question for us, Caleb?
I do. It's what are your tips on Modern Warfare 3?
Right, my tips on Modern Warfare 3. You can fuck off. Oops, sorry. Yeah, my tips on Modern Warfare 3. See, I used to have a different strategy when it was just like SMGs. I used to rush because I had such that fast rate of fire and all that. You mostly win most battles. Well, you'd win a good 3 and then you'd probably die or something like that. Yeah.
Close range.
But that didn't pay off for me too much, because obviously I was dying like maybe every 3 kills or so. So I wasn't getting any kill streaks, specialist kill streaks.
Specialist perk rewards.
Like the big one, like the 7 or well, the 8 even. But yeah, so I changed my play style and played a bit more defensively. Granted, I still do run around with SMGs sometimes, but I do take a lot more care. Like, I check my corners, I move a lot slow. I don't sprint around the whole map, like going around 736 million times in a quarter every match and all that. I'd maybe run around and just go around the map maybe 10 times a game and just like pick off folk that I see, but I do play a lot more defensively. And like, some folk might say that's camping, but I'm like, what I consider camping is people sitting in the same corner or sitting
the
within
exact same spot
for that whole game or a great duration of the game.
Defending the objective is different from camping, in my opinion.
That's true. It just depends on how they're defending it. But I would say like holding down, like let's say interchange for example. We all know that quite a high traffic area of that is down the bottom right hand side of the map. When there's like a bus and a couple of pipes sticking out, and then there's a few crates and a big open area, well, a slightly opened area and all that.
It's a very high traffic area.
It is. It's quite a high traffic area. I mean, like, say if you were not to camp there, but if you were to like patrol that area from the bus all the way around to the building, you're not camping there, even though you are camping there. You are patrolling that area. There is one, two. Let's call it four. There's about four entrances to get to that area. Well, to get to the centre of that area, basically. Yeah. So you're having to watch for four entrances. So it's hardly camping. Camping is basically when you're watching for maybe one door or a door and a set of stairs or something like that. It's something like. But I wouldn't class that as camping. But yes, I do play a lot more defensively, and you may see it in my gameplays. But it's not camping. It is just playing that wee bit more cautiously to maybe get kill streaks, so it's a wee bit more entertaining for you. Because I mean, like, granted, running around, jumping about, fucking doing front flips in the air because I'm getting blown up by whatever, you know, that might be fun for you, isn't it? But it's not as fun for me. And that toy car, I don't know, I've been eyeing up that toy car over there for quite a while. It does look pretty funky, doesn't it?
It does look quite amusing.
Looks a bit like a fire engine.
Yeah. It looks like it could probably make a few sounds if we were to try and move it though.
Would you like to go grab that and see?
It is 3 a.m, Michael.
It's 3 a.m, yes. Okay, right, doesn't matter. Back on subject. Easily distracted there. But anyway, yeah, so my tips for Modern Warfare 3, play a bit more cautiously unless you've got fast reflexes and you can't think about my
like
ping.
Me.
Like Caleb, but my
3 EMPs per match, you know.
Well, 3 EMPs per match is bloody good, but me, I don't tend to get that. I think 30 and 10's my best KD or something there.
Right.
It's not bad. It's not bad. Don't judge me.
15 and 3 is like my best.
15 and 3, that's like a 5 KD or something like that.
Yeah, something really good. I mean,
it's not bad, man.
But my ratio's not actually that great, as you imagine, which is strange. Because I have, like, you know, I'm quite recent to Modern Warfare 3, which means, you know, I've got like the likes of 2,000 deaths, and I've got like, I don't know, like what 3,000 kills. It's something along those lines. I can be more specific if I upload my YouTube video and I can show my gameplay, etc. You know, I'll show my barracks, etc. as well. But I'd say it's roughly around those.
Aye.
But I don't know the exact kill death ratio right now because off the top of my head.
See, I don't really pay attention to kill death ratio. If I get a good kill death ratio, then I'm chuffed with that. If I don't, then I could try a wee bit harder, see if I can get better than that. But it's not a big deal to me. I don't pay attention to it much as long as I enjoy playing the game. That's the main thing to me. But as for the question, like, what's my tips on playing Modern Warfare 3 successfully? Then it's just play a wee bit more cautiously or defensively. But basically, play to your game style. Don't play in a way that's going to win the match if you're not going to enjoy it. If you're going to lose the match, but you're having a hell of a good time running around, jumping about, shooting folk and all that, then play it that way. Folk might hate you for it.
At the end of the day, a game is for fun.
You pay fucking 40 quid or $60 for that game, you are entitled to play whatever the fuck you want to play. So it's entirely up to you. And as the name says it's a game, people who take it right. Obviously, there's the MLG Pro Circuit and all that stuff like that. Obviously, they do that for like
Money,
seriously and stuff like that. Yeah,
competitions.
like granted, I'm not gonna haze them for it. No, that it's entirely up to them. If they want to play professional on that game, then so be it. But me, I consider it to be a game. It's all for fun. No seriousness taken. Granted, I fucking tell you what, I fucking thought I broke my pinky one time because I was no, I should.
Too much more more fishy, Mikey.
I know I was just chugging off too much and I thought my pinky snapped off. That was it. No,
God.
kidding on. No, no, it was APB Reloaded I was playing. Actually, it wasn't Modern Warfare 3, surprisingly. But I raged because I was pressing buttons and everything was just fucking up. So I think I ended up smacking my keyboard one, and my finger was numb for about a good half hour or something like that.
You do realise we're probably not going to get this video uploaded because of the amount of swearing
I
you're
know.
doing.
No, it's alright. They don't do anything for swearing.
Oh,
You're
do
allowed
they
to.
not?
Nah.
That's alright then.
Unless somebody flags it for like content for only 18-year-olds. But then
P.S. Do not flag this video. I will personally come and hug you if you want. But if you don't want, I will personally do other things to pleasure you and make you happy, and basically anything you want. I am a prostitute. I'm just gonna come clean. I'm a prostitute.
he's a free prostitute though.
I'm a free prostitute.
He's desperate.
I'm desperate. I'm gagging right now. Please come visit me. You know, I'm lonely.
He lives on the corner shop of Circle Street.
The corner shop of Circle Street. Please come visit me. I'm lonely. I'm gagging. I need it. You know, just all those things right now. And dear Americans, you know, you can get pretty some cool Americans. I'm not gonna lie, man. It's like, hey man, yeah man, dude, you know, all of this, that's quite stereotypical as well, you know, and what I'm saying right there. But like,
But obviously, they stereotype Scots, so we are entitled to stereotype them back.
Scots are stereotyped quite heavily. I mean, we're
ginger with our fucking skirts and bagpipes and haggis and fucking
right
we get
now.
stereotyped with whiskey, even though whiskey isn't Scottish. I think is whiskey not
Yeah,
Irish?
no, whiskey is Scottish.
Is it? Or
yeah,
is it just Irish that we're stereotyped with?
What, beer? Whiskey?
I think
no,
we're stereotyped with just
Irish,
alkies,
Irish,
basically.
Irish
We're
are maybe
not
the drunks.
alcoholics, right?
No,
Irish are the alcoholics.
Yeah,
we just enjoy a drink.
Yeah, we're just really angry. Like, I'm not gonna lie, man. We're really angry. We're really angry people.
Alcohol does turn us violent, and I mean, like, I wouldn't want to consider myself to be one of the violent drinkers.
No,
but
I'm more of a softer drinker, man. When I drink, anyone could take a line of me. They could do me in, you know.
See, I mean,
do me in.
That
means
obviously,
bar me.
like, I'm not that great at
Kick my
fighting and
head
all
in.
that. But if somebody says something to me that I don't enjoy, like I don't like. Just because I've got that wee bit of drink in me, then I'll probably will say something back to me, and that'll end up me getting the shit kicked out of me, or just. But yeah, I don't condone violence for the hell of it. If you're defending yourself, then so be it.
Defend yourself, definitely.
On Caleb, on the other hand, he just goes out and says, "Oh, you mad jobby jabber." Fucking. Oh no, actually, that's kind of. Never mind. To disregard that. Oh, you mad.
Michael, whoa, come on, this is YouTube.
That was accidental. Please disregard that. I'll bleep that out.
In fact, definitely bleep that out.
Right.
But don't bleep this out.
He says, "How you mad?" Right. What you doing? You want a box? And then he'll be like, "Oh, you try box me," and then blah blah blah. And
then I take their box away, and they're like, "What are you doing with my cardboard box,
and
man?"
And he takes a shit in their box, then gives them back, and that's it. They're just like, you know what? I'm going home now. That's it. My night's ruined. He's shat in my box. That's it. But anyway, right.
Jesus, man.
Next question.
What was that about? Oh, aye. This is a personal favourite question of mine. It's not actually a released game as of yet. It is Guild Wars 2. Most of you, if anyone's watching this, if you're an RPG gamer, you will have known of Guild Wars 2's release. It's in a closed beta right now. The open beta has had actually a mention on the internet. It hasn't had a release date as of yet, but the open beta should be coming soon, and I'm very excited for it. I would say, Michael, are you excited for the open beta of Guild Wars 2?
Do you want the short answer or the extended answer?
Whatever answer suits you, Michael. I'm not bold.
Right, well, I'll give you the extended answer. Basically, see me, I don't pay attention to game releases and all that, apart from the Call of Duty series, because that, well, obviously that's the biggest one and all that, but other than that, I don't pay attention to game releases, so I wouldn't really. I never even knew about Guild Wars. I've never heard of it before, but from what I've heard from you, it does sound like quite a good game and all that.
Yes.
And also, you were talking about earlier the Resident Evil 6, is it?
Oh yes, that is
Ah,
another
right.
favourite that's coming
That's
out.
a great favourite of Caleb's. I watched the trailer earlier the night when I was
Yes.
a wee bit more sober and all that. But it still does look a good game and all that.
Yes.
But me, I'm not a Resident Evil fan. Even though how good a game it looks,
Right,
I won't be purchasing it.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I wouldn't mind watching the Let's Play, Caleb. That's a wee hint to you. But yeah.
I will definitely be posting a Let's Play of Resident Evil when I get it. It will be Christmas time. It won't be the actual release date of the game. It will be Christmas time because it will be a Christmas present from my girlfriend. You know, my loving girlfriend.
Yes, Caleb, a gamer, has a girlfriend, and tell you what,
Yes.
she's a very nice girlfriend.
Yeah, she. Let's be honest here, man. She's pretty sexy.
She is. Nah, you've pulled a good one there.
Yeah, I definitely have. But yeah, she'll be definitely she'll be getting me my Resident Evil 6, and what I am doing though is I will be buying Final Fantasy. What is it? Final Fantasy.
There's Final Fantasy 13 out
Part
just
2.
now. That's the one.
13
that's
Part
out,
2
aye.
is the one that's coming out. I think I will be buying that one because it just looks fantastic, to be honest. It looks amazing, the graphics, you know, they're not all that different from the last game. They are slightly, you know, improvised and a wee bit more better as every game comes out.
Aye,
you know,
that's what
graphics are
happens.
going
The
to be
graphics
better.
are going to progress
you know,
a wee bit more,
They're
aye.
going to progress a wee bit more, as you said. But Final Fantasy 13 Part 2, that's what I'll be getting, and I will be posting a Let's Play on that as well. I will not, however, be one of those Let's Play games that makes my level 99 and then starts doing all the shit. You know, I will be just playing the game as it comes along. I will not be making my level any more than it needs to be. I will be making it difficult for myself. I will, however, still do the game because I know I have skills in that regard, and I will only be posting the battles that I actually win.
But see, that's the thing. People enjoy seeing folk lose. I mean, like, see that. The other thing is, I mean, even if people want to see you play on level fucking 7,021,000,000 and all that, if you're not going to enjoy playing that, then folk aren't going to. It's going to show up on your gameplay. So
Yes,
I mean, like,
definitely.
play on a level that you are going to enjoy. And then even if you end up losing, it's all good fun. So I mean, you can still post that. I mean, like, I've posted games of me dying and losing and having to start over again. Quite a few times as Tarina from, is it Tarina or Tirana or fuck? I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name, but yeah, from Twitter, yes, you like a lot of my Gatling Gears playthrough, and you have seen me die quite a lot of times. So you must know the frustration that I go through, and that was me playing in easy, by the way. But yeah, I'd just like to say thank you for all the support you're showing towards my videos. You've been a great asset towards me, and I really do thank you. You know what? You're getting a wee plug in here. Your YouTube channel will be annotated on the screen. So everybody, if you've got a spare 2 seconds, click the annotation that's on the screen. It will take you to a new tab, and you should subscribe to Rena. Our channel is KK Rena something or other. I'm really sorry. This was really unexpected of me. It just popped into my head there. This is really unprofessional, but yeah, it will be in the channel. Subscribe to her. She did have a Batman Arkham Asylum, and she did say that she was going to try and finish that. I'm not sure if she has finished it. I've not been paying attention to YouTube much because I've been kind of busy trying to like sort out my Let's Play with my other friend Stephen and all that. Sort out what's going on and if he's going to be able to do stuff and all that. So I've been busy on that end, and I've not been recording anything at all. So everything's been put on hold as of yet. But yeah, she's got a lot of stuff. Well, I don't know. I'm really sorry. This is very unprofessional. I've not looked into this at all. But she's got the Batman, and yeah, she really is. She's just a good laugh to watch and listen to. I mean, like, she's an adult. I'm not sure what age she is, but I mean, like, she's not one of those stingy adults. It's like, oh, sorry, you can't do that. You know, that's too terrible and all that. But she's a good laugh. She likes to have a good laugh. You have a good laugh listening to her and all that. So, yep, go subscribe to her and all that good stuff. And what else we got to say?
Well, I'd probably say another game that has popped into my head is a game from my childhood. Nintendo 64 games. A very favourite of mine. You know, I remember Zelda from my childhood. You know, I remember playing that when I was in nappies. You know what I mean? Uh, that is not the game, however, I'm going to talk about. I'm going to talk about Jet Force Gemini, which is a fantastic game. I would advise anyone who has a computer and who is able to download this game, because I will guarantee you will enjoy this game. There's a lot of playthrough videos on YouTube. I can't remember like the exact names of the people who do the Let's Play Jet Force Gemini videos.
That's alright, we're not wanting to plug them. We'll probably get that game at some point.
Yeah, we'll probably do a Let's Play for self. But it is a fantastic game, and I advise anyone who is able to download it, or whoever has the game on the N64 to play it, because it's a fantastic game. You will enjoy it very much. It's just, and for the N64, it was ahead of its time in my own opinion. It was ahead of its time in my own opinion, and you could get a lot of fun out of this. It was a long game, and you could just hours and hours of fun. There's a lot of difficulty in it as well, especially in finding. You understand what I mean if you've played the game, and finding what would I call it? It's not. I wouldn't say the civilians, but the people. I'll say the people, right? The people you need to find. There's a lot of difficulty in it. If you don't watch Let's Play, you will find it difficult, because you can't actually complete the entire game properly if you do not find every single person in the game, which I found a bit of a bummer at times, because, you know, a lot of the places were difficult to get to. You know, you didn't know how to get there. You know, they were just out of the way, too far out of the way. But, you know, N64 difficulty, that's just all it is. If more games were like that, more games would be more fun. I find games these days aren't very challenging. They're easy. You know, there's a lot, it's very noob friendly. Games are noob friendly these days. They're far too noob friendly. I think if you're going to be good at a game, you need to learn the game before you can start saying you're good at it. You know, it's just one of these things, but isn't it?
I mean, like, obviously the games do need to be noob friendly though, because well, obviously there's noobs
I
going to be
suppose that's why
joining
you
the
have
game.
easy mode though,
They
isn't it?
they do need to have that, just because, I mean, if folk are jumping into the deep end of the pool, they're obviously going to drown if there's no spammer force. So I
Well,
mean, like,
but they could learn from it as well, man.
you could. I mean, like, well, granted, that's a true story. I mean, like, I know this is kind of, well, it kind of makes sense, right? Fucking first time I learned to swim without armbands, which is the water flotation devices that you put on your arms in case you don't know that.
Yeah,
First time I learned to swim without them was when I get flung into the deep end. I mean, like, obviously it was a wee bit more difficult to see, just due to the fact there's more water that kept me afloat and all that. I guess this kind of relates to that. I mean, like, if you get dumped into the deep end, obviously you're going to panic a wee bit. You might not do as well, but in the end, you're not playing with noobs. You're actually getting into the big picture, basically.